line. When you are ready to begin the presentation, press the Start Broadcast button on the GoToWebinar control panel to allow all attendees to hear you. This system will notify you once you begin your broadcast. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
I know there's no audio right now. Give it a couple of minutes, okay? Okay, so what I was drawing in here was a target number, and this is a pullback number. Okay, that target number is still good, but this is your pullback number right now, and that number is actually changing just a little bit down to 46. 46. All right, on the ES right now, the high of the day is up at 21.5. Above 21.5, we have 22.75. Below 21.5, we have 44.16. So it's all the way down here. Let's see, 21.75. 22.75. Okay, so that's the range you're in with the ES. Oops. All right, so I'm going to give it a couple of minutes here, guys, and let others show up. And then I don't know if I deleted that message from yesterday. There. Okay, I will put that back up in a little bit. I will be issuing at least one alert tonight. It'll probably be on the NASDAQ. Okay, I'm going to do it a little bit different than Dwayne does. That's for the Logic 24/7 concierge trade alert, guys. Dwayne is still sick, so that's my plan. Okay, so I'm going to give probably another 3 or 4 minutes here and let people show up. Okay. And then I'll get into everything that I did in the morning session. In the meantime, you can look at these interesting things. Cryptos on a 30-minute chart. With our indicators. See, this is Bitcoin, the 30-minute chart. And it's in a whole bunch of chop right here, but after this big move up, it's retracing some of it. And so I would expect another big move up to happen. That's on a 30-minute. If we bump that to like an hourly, you see we had this huge move up right here. So it's retracing a good portion of that right now. And I mean, that move up started back here on October 4th. And here we are, 3 days later. It wouldn't surprise me if it retraces all the way down here, but we should have established right now, I would think right here at 51 in this level, between 50 and 51, we're sort of establishing a new base. If we go to a daily, what the heck is that? 1 day right here. See right back here. It ran up to there. And then it's completely sold off down to 47. But it ran right back up off of 47. So I'm thinking right in here, this 51 area is going to be a new base going forward. We'll see. You know, for right now, it looks like it's choppy to down is what it looks like it's going to be. That's Bitcoin. Okay, for those of you guys who are following Bitcoin. And this is another one that I follow a lot. And, you know, I bought this down to the $1 level, and I've had it since, I don't know, February, I think. But you can see this is another, it's becoming another player. And this one actually pays 4% interest daily. It doesn't pay 4% a day, it pays 4% annually, but it pays it out daily. So this is Algorand, and it's a pretty stable crypto compared to you know, other ones that might go up or down 20% in a day, or 50% or 100% a day, like this one, for instance. If I type this in here. We'll go on this one. See, this one is really volatile right now. And, you know, I got, when I bought this, it was way back here, which was all the way last week. But it was down here at 0.00007. So this one, this is on a 30-minute chart, but if you look at it on an hourly, you see we're right getting down below the BBC right here. And if we look at it on the daily, I mean, it's really hard to tell with these things, but see, this is where it really kind of had a rough start right at the very beginning on that very first day, and they drove it down into nothing. And now it's coming back based on, really, it's a meme. So it's really got no value other than to appreciate 400% in a week. This one, this is one of my favorites. Oops, hang on, I did that wrong. I didn't mean, it's a crypto, and I will do this one. Okay, now this one I bought down in the 550 range, right down here, but I bought it in back here. Back here, right in this area, back here in February. It's just a pullback of this huge run up right now, but this one actually has does something, it has a product, and this one should do well. And all right, so I've waited long enough. What I'm going to do now is, well, what I normally do. I am going to go here and go to tradingschool.com. All right, so here we go. Dwayne's not coming in today again, so it's all me right now. Okay, and I know Val's in the background, but I'm just going to go over the things that I normally go over, and if trades set up, I'll go over a couple of trades with you, and if they don't, then I'm just going to put a note up, and I'll probably log in from the computer because I got other stuff that I got to do today. But here we go. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Thursday, the 7th day of October, 2021. If you've not taken a free trial with us and you want to, go to eminitrainingschool.com. On this page right here, all we ask for is your first name, your email, and your phone number. You can tell us the biggest trading challenge so we can tailor one-on-one training just for you. Hit the send button, you'll be sent a confirmation link. You must click on the confirmation link. Okay, if you don't click the link, we don't know that you took the free trial, so you got to click on that link. All right, so the spreadsheet. Now, if you're gonna read the spreadsheet, you have to read all the CFTC risk disclosures down at the bottom. Today is the 7th day of October 2021. We made 11 ticks in crude, 9 in gold, and 46 on the ES. So we've been killing it with the ES this month so far. We're up $3,000 on the ES so far this month in 4 days, 5 days, 5 days. Anyway, today it took 4 minutes and 1 trade to get to the goal for the day. At that point, we're up $100 a contract, and we took a total of 24 trades. So on the month now, we're up $4,837 a contract. That's over 5 days, averaging $967 a contract. On the year, we've got our goal for the day on 191 out of 194 possible days. That is, that puts us at $115,647. That is with 1 contract, 2 hours per day. It's over 194 days, averaging $596 per contract per 2-hour day. Now this part right here, if you were to quit trading when you got the goal for the day, and you did everything exactly as I did, all the executions, all the fills, everything, then you would have only worked so far this year 52.37 hours. You would have placed 599 trades. Now that's not 599 contracts or round turns. You would have placed 3,118 of those, but you would have placed 599 trades. Okay, and you would have averaged $2,324 per contract per 2-hour trading day. All right, well, I'm going to get into it. I'm just going to start out with the ES. Okay, now right here it's getting really choppy, so we're not going to have anything right in there as far as trades to go over, live trades right now. It started out right here, right at 9:30. It did give a bounce off the BBC here that I missed, but I took this trade right here, and this is where I got the goal for the day. I picked up 8 ticks on that. I had set a target up here for it to get up to, but it pulled back before it went up. It did eventually get there, and then it pulled off of that. The next trade that we got in here was 12 ticks. That put us at plus 20. Then we stopped out. Oh, this is gold, not the ES. Okay, sorry. The first trade we had here was 5 ticks, and but we got the goal at roughly the same time we got the goal for the day. Then we had our next trade in here. Sorry, our next trade in here was 12 ticks, and that got us to 17. Then we stopped out. That put us back down to 9. Then we just had break evens. Break even, missed a trade that would have been profitable. Break even, and break even. Okay, and that was it on the gold. We didn't have a ton of opportunity today in the gold. We did have some that worked out pretty well. This one right here was a pretty easy one for everybody to get into, and I feel like this one right here, everybody should have been able to get into, and this one right here, they were going up to pretty close to the target areas whenever I got into a trade, but there just weren't that many. And during the break, there was just a bunch of garbage, nothing in there during the break. Okay, so crude oil, I ended positive on crude today. I was worried about that for a little while. Because we started out, see, this was all in the pre-market. It had some nice trades here. You see how it's all separated down here? You have the separation between the green line and the cycle. That means down here, price is pulling back against the longer term trend. Okay, so that was all in the pre-market. Our first trade was right here. Now I should have had my stop at break even, but I was trying to draw a trend line somewhere, and I know I didn't get my stop to break even on time, and I stopped out on that one. So I was -8 there, and then I stopped out again right here. This one to the tick, you can see it went down like it should right after it stopped me out. So I had -16 at that point, and I was thinking, oh man, this is gonna be 2 days in a row with crude oil. Then I had a break even, then I had another break even. I was explaining in here, hidden shoulders pattern, and we needed to get down below this lower one here to break the neckline, but instead it went up. It didn't break the neckline, it reversed and went up. And we missed a trade right in here, but we were able to grab 16 ticks from this one, I think, right? No, 18 ticks from this one. Yeah, because we went from -16 to +2. Okay, and then right over here, we got 10 ticks to get us to +12. Then we had a break even and another break even, and 4 ticks to get us to +16. And 3 ticks to get us to +19. Then we stopped out. And that put us at +11. Then we had one more break even here right at the end of the session. And that one went down to the level we thought it was going to get to. And it turned around and I had highlighted these areas in here. It did manage to get up to the higher level, and it didn't go down to this one, but it did go up to this one. And let's see, during the break, there was a huge move up right here, but the only trade was right in here. Right, and I put that on before I started talking. I put that on. That was where it went up to, and it pulled back off of that. And did it give another trade setup? No, it didn't. It really didn't give anything else right in there, and that was crude. Okay, so the ES actually just did give a trade right here. Oops, let me move that over like that. It was right in there, but let's go back to the beginning on this. Okay, here we go. All right, so it was all choppy here in the pre-market, and it started moving down to the weekly trading zone. Right in here, turned around off the zone, and right here, this is where we got our goal for the day. Right here, we picked up 8 ticks profit on this one, okay? And then on the next trade on this one, see this went right up to that level that we had highlighted. Went up there, then it gave us another trade right after that. On the first one, we picked up 8 ticks, and on this one also, on the second trade, we picked up 12 ticks. That put us at plus 20. Then we went to plus 22, so we picked up 2 ticks. We had a break even, and somewhere in here, we picked up 4 ticks to get to plus 24. I'm guessing it might have been right in here because we grabbed this one for quite a bit. 16 ticks, I think we got on that. Yeah. We went from 26 to 42. So somewhere in here, there was a 4-tick trade. I don't know where exactly to get us to 26. And then went from 26 to 42 on this move right here. And then from 42 to 54 right here. Then I was highlighting these areas for it to pull back to. It pulled back to it and gave us a short, and I stopped out on that. So I went from 54 down to 46 right there, and I believe that's where I ended. Yeah, I had one break-even trade, another break-even trade, and that was it. During the break here, there was really nothing. There was this trade right here that I highlighted at the beginning when I started talking, and that's it. So we really didn't have a lot during the break, and this morning we had a fair amount of trades, but right now it's just garbage, and there's really no reason to trade right now. I am going to bring this back up, go over the spreadsheet again. If you're going to read the spreadsheet, you got to read all the CFTC risk disclosures down the bottom. I have to say that. Today is the 7th day of October, 2021. We made 11 ticks in crude, 9 ticks on gold, and 46 ticks on the ES. It put us at plus 775 a contract this morning. Today it took 4 minutes and 1 trade to get to the goal for the day. At that point, we're up $100 a contract, and we took a total of 24 trades. So on the month now, we're at $4,837 a contract. That's over 5 trading days, averaging $967 per contract per 2-hour day. On the year, we've gotten our goal on 191 out of 194 possible days. And that puts us at $115,647 per contract per 2-hour day. That's over 194 trading days, averaging $596 per contract per 2-hour trading day. Okay, these numbers right here are if you executed exactly as I did, getting the goal for the day, and then you quit trading. There's the total number of minutes it took to get the goal for the day on a monthly basis, and total number of trades, and the number of round turn trades altogether. Because if you added 1 contract per month, you had 332, 53 trades with 2 contracts, you would have 106 round turns. It'd be 106 plus 61 gives you the total of 167 at that point. And so what these numbers over here are net numbers with an $8 commission. Okay, if you took every single trade and got executions exactly as I did, and you had an $8 round turn commission, and you added 1 contract per month, then that's where you'd be right now. All right, you would have worked 52.37 hours to earn $96,803. So that's not too bad. Let's see, a little bit of overtime in 1 week for 96,000 bucks. The average hourly rate would be $2,324. Of course, that's spread over a year so far, this whole year. All right. Again, if you've not taken our free trial, go here to the home page here at eminitrainingschool.com. And on this page right here, all we ask for is your first name, your email, and your phone number. You can tell us the biggest trading channel so we can tailor one-on-one training just for you. Hit the send button, you're going to be sent a confirmation link. You must click on the confirmation link, okay? If you don't click the link, we don't know that you took the free trial. So make sure you click on that. Now, there is and I'm going to put this on a 30-minute chart. There it is. Okay. And go here and refresh that. And that's going to come way down. Okay. So there are no trades setting up right here right now. We really want to establish a trend here on the crude before we do anything more with that. Same thing with gold and the same thing with the ES. So we really don't have any trades here. If you guys don't have any questions for me, then I'm gonna wrap up my portion of this and I'm gonna put a sign up. We're not gonna have a partners meeting tonight. So any of you guys who are in here, who are active partners or passport holders, we're not gonna have a partners meeting tonight. Okay. So those of you guys who are partners, active partners, I'm just letting you know ahead of time. There'll be an email sent out in a little while telling everyone, but Dwayne's out, and if anybody does have any questions that they want me to cover, then we can just set up a meeting and do a one-on-one. All right. Again, send an email to support@cfrn.net. Support@cfrn.net. I am going to put out. I'm going to put out a trade tonight. It'll be on the NQ. It's going to be a little different. It's for the Logic 24/7 and the CTA guys. It'll be on the NQ, and it's going to be a little different than the normal trade that gets put out because I'm going to be doing it. Dwayne's not, and I'm only going to do it on the NQ. Okay. I might even just do it on the micro NQ tonight. Okay. And that will be that. All right, guys. Thanks for coming today. Again, if you have any questions, email support@cfrn.net. All right, I'm going to drop this over here on my screen. And yeah, and that's it. All right, guys, thanks for coming today. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. If I don't see you then, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Okay, thanks for coming today.